Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another meal subscription service review, trying out first impression. I've been doing a ton of these lately. I have quite a few on Home Chef. I recently did Every Plate. This one I'm about to show y'all is gonna be like the third one that we've tried out recently. And this is the, oh, this is so heavy, the Martha Stewart box. Are you excited?
Very.
So I'm doing this one in this video, and then we also have Dinnerly coming and HelloFresh, which we have never tried HelloFresh, believe it or not. So that is what is happening in this video. I will definitely be obviously showing you guys the meals, giving you my first impression, and then I think I'm gonna do a whole video comparing, like once I've tried a bunch more, or at least the other two that are coming, I'm gonna do kind of like a comparison video and just compare kind of like prices, the quality and the flavors and the value, things like that. So that will definitely be coming as well, kind of like a roundup comparison, but let's see what's in here. All right, so it's nice and padded per usual. So we got the, I don't even know how to say this word, B-E-R-B-E-R-E, Bearberry spiced beef and chickpea stew. This is actually like a double serving meal, which I will talk about, but basically a few of the options each week are a double serving. It's the same price as a single serving, but they'll just have like a couple options that are double serving, so I thought that would be cool to try. And then we have the steak and jalapeno chimichurri with warm red pepper potato salad. I found one recipe card for this steak and I'm not the other one. Did they like not send it? Okay, and then we also have a little thing of Greek yogurt in the bottom here, a garlic clove. I guess I'm confused why these are out of the bag. So they're just like floating in here. And then we have the steak and the ground beef. And there's of course a whole bunch of, these are different ice packs than a lot of brands use. So I need to dig in here and see where the other recipe card is. Yeah, anyway, I'm a little bit confused right off the bat because I'm definitely missing a meal card. One of those ice packs was like exploded, so that just went everywhere. I just had to clean that up. This garlic isn't looking so good. So I just gave them a call to like let them know that I had a recipe card missing and my garlic didn't look good and that the ice pack was like busted, and they were actually able to email me a PDF of like the front and the back of the recipe card. So I printed that like double-sided, so it basically looks like the recipe card they would have sent me. It's obviously not on like that really nice cardstock, so that's just kind of annoying because I mean I shouldn't have to print my own recipe card. There's only 2 recipes, like you should be able to remember to put both in there, so that's a little bit annoying. None of the other videos have ever started off on like kind of a negative note like this, because I feel like this is not the best start. Like I opened it and there was just things wrong. But as long as the food is good, I can look past it. Alrighty, it is that time. We are going to make our first Marley spoon. I keep calling it, well, it is Marley spoon. It's Martha and Marley spoon. I don't know what Marley spoon means, but this is what we are making. It is a steak and jalapeno chimichurri with a warm red pepper potato salad. I feel like this looks so good. This comes in like a brown bag with the name of the meal on it, and then the meat comes separately. I feel like it feels like you just went to the grocery store. You got like a big brown bag. So in here, there is cilantro, a really nice looking red pepper, a red onion, 3 these look like Yukon Gold potatoes, and then a little baby jalapeno. This is steak seasoning, and then this is honey. And then of course it comes with the steak on the side, and then it does say that you need to provide your own white wine vinegar. So I have a bottle of this here, and that's it. So let's get cooking. I'm so excited. Okay, so now that I got the potatoes on, because those always take the longest, I'm just gonna chop up the pepper, chop up the onion, and then it wants me to also chop up this jalapeno, but I actually have a whole bunch of jalapeno here that I chopped up a different recipe, and I didn't use the whole jalapeno because I didn't want it to be too spicy, mostly for my husband. So I'm just gonna use this and then save this. Delighted to fly on and look what future brings. Let us see if our ways will cross once again when we have lost each other. Yeah, then we will see if you come and fly with me. If you come and fly with me. If you come and fly with me. are getting, I like my peppers like really cooked. I don't really like them to have like any crunch to them. I'm probably gonna overcook this little mixture here. But the potatoes are done, so I'm gonna be able to add those soon. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit, sorry about this lighting, annoyed because like literally this recipe is like missing steps. The potatoes are cooked and this is cooked, and it tells me to like add some of that chimichurri to it, but it literally at no point tells you what to do with the potatoes. Like it never tells you to combine these. I mean, obviously I can figure that out, but there's like a step missing telling you to like combine all this stuff, which is strange. I've literally never had a recipe card that I like was getting confused on. Like usually these are very straightforward. I also feel like there should be garlic in this. I don't know why there's not garlic in this, and usually there's garlic in chimichurri, so I'm confused about that. But anyway, so I'm assuming I need to combine these. I'm just also confused because like it wants me to put this dressing in there. It says 2 tablespoons of this dressing and then save the rest of the dressing for the steaks. But like there's only like 2 tablespoons of dressing in here total. And I checked the measurements and I literally did it. Like I would feel like I would need to double this. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe add more vinegar and add more oil to like stretch this farther, because I want to add all of this, but then I'll have none for the steak. I feel like this is not going well. A little bit of this, I feel like that's literally not gonna season it at all, but okay. I just feel like there's meant to be definitely more dressing. This isn't really like a potato salad. This is basically just potatoes and veggies. Okay, so now it's telling me to add the rest of this onion that I saved into here, and the rest of the honey, which seems a little aggressive. I feel like this is a lot of honey. I don't know, is it just me? I feel like chimichurri isn't usually this sweetened. I'm confused. I also need to point out it's very good that I didn't use the rest of this onion, because the potato salad also already has like a ton of onion, and I don't feel like this would need any more onion, like definitely not half an onion. Oh, by the way, I ended up adding some chopped garlic to this because I don't understand why there's no garlic in this recipe, and I feel like chimichurri always has garlic in it. So I'm gonna plate this up and then I will show you guys. The lighting is coming in all weird. So one thing I will say is this seems to be like a pretty good size portion. Like actually this is kind of a lot. So move this down over the top. All right, this is what we're working with.
Whoa! I just walked into a restaurant, but it's my house!
Oh my gosh. I feel like it looks exactly like the picture, and this plate is like a huge, like if you can tell, here's my hand. This is a lot of food, but I'm so excited. We'll let y'all know how it is. I just realized it's been a little bit since we finished and I never told you guys how that meal was. So it was pretty good. I mean, we did like it. We weren't like obsessed with it, but I don't know that I would be like dying to make it again or anything like that. That's kind of how I gauge it. A lot of the Home Chef meals we get, I feel like that's my like barometer that I measure everything against, because we love Home Chef and it's so delicious. And again, I'm not sponsored by Home Chef or they don't send me things or anything. We just really, really like Home Chef. But we would definitely say it was good. It did have really good flavor. So yeah, it was good. Ken liked it. And it did taste good. I was just a little bit confused. We'll see you tomorrow when we make the next meal. Okay, ignore my appearance again. I feel like I look a little slightly more put together. I worked out just a little bit ago, so this is the best I could do. We're doing another meal. It's actually only like noon, but I have to go to work in a little bit, so I'm making this in advance. This is one of the recipes that they like totally didn't include a recipe card in the box, and this is one of the double servings. I think they have at least one, if not 2 options that are double the servings for the same price as the single serving. So I decided to try that so we can get 2 meals out of it. And this is the, I don't know how to say this, berbere spiced beef and chickpea stew. It looks really good, and this bag is pretty heavy. I've definitely never made anything like this, which is what I like about the meal subscription services. I like to like pick something that I wouldn't typically like choose to make. Makes it feel like, you know, I'm trying something new. So the stuff that's not in the bag is the ground beef, big head of garlic, and this plain Greek yogurt. Okay, we've got mint, there's tomato sauce, the chickpeas, and then there's a red onion, which I actually have a half a red onion from yesterday, and this is a much smaller red onion, so I'm just gonna grab the one that's already cut up. Have some carrots, this is the couscous, some beef stock concentrate, and so I really need help saying this, berbere spice. beef and the onions. And when does the garlic go in? Okay, so tea for time because I'm confused. The box definitely came with this garlic, which, as y'all know, it doesn't look that good. But the recipe yesterday did not have any garlic in it, which it should have. As y'all saw, I added my own garlic. And this doesn't call for any garlic either. I just realized that. But obviously, I want to add garlic. Do y'all see what I mean? Like, this is so confusing. Like, they are missing steps. They give you ingredients in your box that they don't use, that they should use, or they just forgot to put it in the recipe. I've never had any of these weird little problems any other, like, meal subscription. It's so strange. And I also don't really understand how this is double the servings. Like, this really doesn't seem like it's double the servings. Like, how would you give me half that amount of beef? So I also don't know if I buy that. All right, I'm gonna add some garlic to this. Okay, cool. I wasn't filming that whole time. Didn't realize. Okay, so the beef in the like tomato sauce mixture just cooked up for a few minutes, and then I just dumped in the whole can of chickpeas with their juices and everything. You didn't have to strain it, which was really nice. And then I just put in the little packet of beef broth concentrate and then 4 cups of water. This just needs to come to a boil, and then I will add in the couscous. All right, we got a nice boil going on. So we're gonna get, this is like that nice big Israeli couscous. And then reduce the heat and let that simmer for like 10 minutes. I'm just gonna season this with a little more salt. I think it's basically done. We just need to make, I guess, kind of like looks like it's kind of like a crema, like a sour cream topping, except it's with Greek yogurt. And so it wants me to pick the mint leaves. Probably way too much mint. I don't think I'm gonna use this much. This seems extreme. Because we're only putting the mint in the yogurt. It's not like going into the actual stew. Like, this is a ton. Oh wait, the mint doesn't even go in here? Wow, it literally smells like gum. It says serve the stew topped with a dollop of this and then some of the mint sprinkled over top. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking we should just put the mint in here. And I'm like not really following the directions at this point, but I don't really believe in their directions, to be honest. So it's got like a little bit more thick after putting the couscous in. It honestly looks like it's like the perfect consistency. But like I said, I'm going to work, so we're not eating this like at this moment. Definitely needs more seasoning, so I'm gonna put in the whole rest of this. I don't know. I don't feel like that was like exceptionally flavorful or anything. I also don't really think this is double the serving. So I also think that the lie detector determined that was a lie. So yeah. So I'm gonna plate up Ken's and then just put it in the fridge. So here's the final soup presentation. But in conclusion of this video, yeah, I would say I'm not like at all, even a little bit impressed by the Marley Spoon subscription. Oh, it's the one I've liked the absolute least of all the ones that we've tried. It doesn't taste super good. I mean, y'all have seen all the ups and downs of this video. I don't need to recap them, but yeah, I feel like I've had more issues and more confusion and just less delicious meals with this one than any other. So yeah, I would not do this again. Of course, I will still leave a link in the description for a discount code for you if you would like to still try it out. You might have better luck than I did. You can definitely save a good amount of money. I'll put on the screen here what the actual specific like savings is, because sometimes the deals like with Every Plate and Home Chef, the savings is like really good. If you guys are interested and just kind of curious, yeah, I don't feel like this is my favorite by far, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for like the big roundup review comparison video. I think that's gonna be a good one, and I'm probably gonna talk some crap on this one in that video. But thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.